What's good? What's good? It's your boy Black Husband Gaming. We back in the building. I think I got one. Chat. I think I got one. You know, in the Madden community, man, we do a lot of complaining, and I'm not. I'm trash. I see a lot of players, and they're way better than me. But and sometimes when you play in the game, what you have to do is just start taking what the defense give you, man. And this is gonna be a prime example. This is a bot. Now, this is a prime example of playing a bot. This is a playoff game. Now, the reason I actually got into the game, I really didn't want to play the game, to be honest with you. But the reason I got into the game, remember that name, Philly 215-2053. So I just recently got some legendary cards, and I wanted to really just try them out. I got Let It Rip Legendary, which basically the version I got it gives extra acceleration to all my players, well, all of my wideouts and my tight ends. And then Tom Brady gets extra three, and then I purchased the man to man. I didn't get the one that I wanted. The one that I wanted was fake out boost, basically for anybody around RPO with the quarterback. Your D lineman and everybody recognizes that a lot quicker, and they don't get faked out. So of course I'm doing my standard setup like I always do, but that's realistically why I got into the game. So I'm getting to the game. I'm just gonna do what I normally do. Chat, you know what I do. You know how I do it. Paper or plastic. We bagging up. Like that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hate on the man meta. I don't necessarily run 100% man, but I do a hybrid. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to run. That's what I've seen a lot of players that I admire and I like run. So first off, he comes out here with this trash behind card. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you're running the quad fighter, I don't care if you're a pro or not, bro. I believe you're trash. Why? Because first of all, you know, everyone everyone would complain if we got a Tom Brady with Omaha already for one AP. I'm gonna look at the camera because I know everybody would complain if EA dropped a Tom Brady with Omaha for one AP, and then all you got to do is zero persistence to not be out of it. So we're gonna see this first drive, and right now I see that he's trash at throwing. I see that he's trash. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I did say something, very vicious in the mic to this young man. I did. I surely did. I surely let him know how I felt about his playing style and who he was as a man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Will Perry, Refrigerator Perry, still one of the best guards in the game. Um, you know what I'm saying? I still haven't changed up my defense too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to overstorm the Brave. I know a lot of people don't run overstorm Brave. That was like the meta way when the when the game first came out. But for me, I always like to have four down linemen. Based on how this game works, I don't want to have three down linemen. I want to have four to try to stop the run. But you see this trash behind ability that you already just start on the field, highlighted. This quad follow card. It's similar to the Bo Jackson card that was in 2022. Madden 22. It was just to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, trash. Like like why would you give an ability for bot players, people that don't know how to throw the ball, to already have an ability where they already the running back already breaks the tackle, right? So we come out and you already know my body. You know what I'm coming out in. I'm gonna come out in this gun tight offset tight end that's coming out of the Saints playbook, and I just run my tight differently. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a vertical playbook. That's kind of what it's labeled. But I run my tight, horizontally. I don't. I'm gonna get you over the top, but I run it horizontal. I go to my favorite play. We get a nice little animation from Plaxico Burris. He's strong. He gets hit stick. Cool. Just trying to see what he's running. Right now, it's just man to man. And I was just looking at it. I'm just like, okay. So we tried to go deep. We didn't see Herman Moore come across. We didn't see that. We saw that late, but I saw that deep because Tony Gonzalez is gonna beat that over the top. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, um, Tony has to beat that. So we come out third down. Third down, we come out. We running my favorite play, and this is when I knew I messed up. Right, this is when I knew I messed up right here because when he we're gonna bring it back when he actually abandoned the middle, I should have been looking middle. Like this right here, like when he was here, this lets me know that he's not gonna be able to play that end. But the reason I like to motion hike this play is because it gives me three reads, right? I don't necessarily look at the left side as much. That's like I would say my fourth read, but my first read is I'm looking actually the running back. My second read, no, actually no. First read is Tony Gonzalez. So out of this, Tony Gonzalez, I can't get to him because he gets bumped like all craziness, even though Tony Gonzalez is one of the strongest men in the game. Then my second read after that is going to be Herman Moore. Can't get to him because I see this blitz coming on the end. At this time, the third read realistically is, the running back. But I should have never thrown this, but I was under pressure. So I should have really went to Tony Gonzalez. So he's right now, he's feeling good right now. He's up. You see him gloat. You see this? See, here's the thing, chat. Let me pause it right there. Chat, I'm going to tell y'all right now, chat. If you're not good, don't celebrate. Simple. It's simple. Like if you're not good, if you're not good at all, do not celebrate. Because one thing about Madden I've learned is it comes back around, bro. And when it come back around to your side, it don't be feeling good. Like now, if you're really good, celebrate. Celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate. 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 See what I'm saying? Celebrate. Have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Have bring cook out. Have a cookout. Bring the grill out. Get you some glizzies. You know what I'm saying? Throw them on a grill. Get you some ribs. Some burgers. Whatever you enjoy. Celebrate. Pop you one. Whatever you want to do to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? You do that. You do you. So right now we down 14-0. You know what I'm saying? 14-0, I don't really care. Once again, I'm just doing this game for Team Kim. I just want to see what these strat items really be about and if they really helping my players. You see what I'm saying? That's all I want to know. One thing I do know is Fred Senior, Fred Senior or whatever his name is, who I be using, he's a dog. Y'all need him. So I look at his abilities. Basically, he's playing man-to-man. And I'm cool. I'm like, all right, you're a man-to-man person. And here's the thing, right? So a lot of people complain about man-to-man. And I'm going to tell you straight up, like man-to-man, in my opinion, the way that I play man-to-man, and the way that I see other people play man-to-man, it is not as botanist as people think, right? You have to play man-to-man anticipating how I play it. Specifically how I play it. I play man-to-man anticipating what you're doing. And then I put zone drops such as flats, hook curls, deep half, a quarter, outside quarter. I make my adjustments, man up the running back, take the cornerback to the running back. Like, I make my adjustments. So I'm just not coming out and just, I'm finna run Overstorm and we don't make no adjustments. That's ludicrous. But some people do. Some people do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really good at playing man, good at playing zone, you should know how to, kind of run man. So at this time, I'm seeing that, once again, he's just going to stay in this DB blitz zero. He's going to stay in this. And this is what I'm saying, right? When you look at your favorite YouTuber or your favorite pro player, please do not try to do what they do because you don't know why they're doing it and what they're doing to basically protect themselves so they don't get scored on. And, like, that's the thing. Like, even when I watch the MCS, we look at, a lot of the pro players playing man, but they putting some stuff behind that. They just not coming out there just butt naked on man. So, typically, this is my man beater. And see what happened here. I'm going to tell you what happened here. Herman Moore got pressed to the ground here, right? So, everybody gets bumped. The only person that's really open is Gonzalez. And then squares open. I normally would do this check down because there's a glitch right there, right? I would do that. But Sean Taylor, I believe, has pick artists. So I'm not finna throw that. So at this time, what I normally do is, throw a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? I throw a leap of faith. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna go back to it. But I throw a leap of faith here. Because typically I'm banking on, because he's pressing on the inside, right, that I'm gonna be able to cut that diagonal and be up out of there. And I wasn't. I wasn't. I threw a straight book. I didn't. He didn't. Herman Moore didn't fight for me. Herman Moore didn't fight for me. So when he got to the sideline, I yelled at Herman. I wasn't like Todd Bowles making ugly faces. No, I threw clipboards and told him, like, you're a dog and you need to play like one. So we get back to this, and this is when I knew he was a bot, right? This is like, come on, man. EA, first off, you said that you nerfed people that does not have spec catch being able to get it, right? And this is why I love right here. This is why, in my opinion, Julius Peppers as on the back end is one of the best safeties in the game. Julius Peppers is a straight dog on the back end. Everything that I need Julius Peppers to do, he does, right? So we get a knockout there. I SWAT. That's a good thing, chat. See, that's another thing, chat. Even though Julius Pepper has he has deep out knockout zone, and he has pick artists. When people go deep, I don't look for the pick. I'm immediately gonna click on the SWAT. That's really what you should be doing. Like, I know early in the game, Madden, what we were doing, we were saying, all right, let the computer do what it need to do, and I ain't gonna lie to you, was getting agged all out of craziness. But then I started watching people like Henry, Joker Kell, just a lot of other players, and I just noticed that they were clicking on and getting a SWAT animation or breaking up the pass. So that's what I do. I rely on that. If I get beat, I get beat, but at least I'm making my destiny on what's going on. So once again, he has this trash behind card, and I noticed what he's doing is he's glitching, right? So he's glitching out my assignment here, right? Because when I make my adjustment here, I man up the actual running back. And when he makes that adjustment, for some reason, my men automatically don't guard him at all, and we double and we never guard him. So then we get this nice little glitch. We couldn't get out there. He feels good about himself. Basically, what he did was put him on a wheel route, send him out there, and put him on another wheel route. I was like, all right, cool. You're cute, buddy. Like, you're trash, but you're trying to be cute. All right, buddy. So, at this time, just collecting the data, trying to figure out what type of bag should he like. What type of bag does he like? Is he a plastic guy? Is he a paper guy? You know what I'm saying? Is he a reusable guy? Because some people like to bring their own bag, to get bagged up in, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you like to do when you go grocery shopping, that's what I'm trying to do. Or, you know what? He might be Save-A-Lot. If anybody know about Save-A-Lot, or if you know about Aldi's, you might have to bring a box. So I might have to box him as well. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to prepare the bag for him. That's what I'm trying to do at this time. You know what I'm saying? It's 14-0. He's feeling good. He's got all the momentum. The screen is shaking. He's feeling good over there. I know he's feeling good. Once again, I voiced some real mean things to this young man again, because I just want to let him know what my energy was on, because I think this is trash. I just think that you coming out here and just automatically hot for 1 AP is garbage. I think it's absolutely garbage. Once again, I request EA to make a quarterback that has Omaha already for 1 AP and 0 persistence. I would love to see it. They're never going to do it. Why? Because they see it as OP. Why don't they see this as being OP? It's stupid. I'm just going to be 1,000 with you. It's stupid. But you know what? We got to play against bots. That's what EA wants us to do. We want to play against bots. So right now, here's 21-0. A lot of people will say, oh, man, you're getting flooded right now. You trash, Black. You trash. The comment section laughing. The little kids, oh, my God, he's so bad. You know what I'm saying? But, this is what you do. This is what you do. You got to lock in. And you got to figure out if you're going to fight or not. You got to figure out if you're going to fight or not. So, thankfully, Dion did not pick that, because if he did, I'm up out of there, chat. So I'm just like, all right, cool, 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 cool. So what can we do? Because he's just gonna keep pressing me. So guess what I do? I dial up something. I dial up something pretty. I dial up something pretty. I dial up something pretty. Once again, this is what I'm looking for. I'm seeing that he's looking for me to throw to the flats. He's looking for me to throw to the flats. So if I just do this mesh type concept and run everybody into the middle of the field, it's hard for him to get to the outside of the field. And it's hard for his blitz to get there. So we go over the top, we can do a nice little lob, and you gotta implement the lob pass into your game. You can't, I ain't gonna lie to you, hot ball pass and everything is not always the move because you're not gonna get that rack animation that you always want. Sometimes you're gonna get a different animation. So right now, man, we 721. You know what we doing? We coming over there and we saying, hey man, we think we done found something. You know what I'm saying? I got my little clipboard, you know what I'm saying, my little Palm Pilot, whatever they be having on the side of the NFL. I'm out here looking at it like, yeah, pointing at it with my OC, and we like, yo, man, we think we done found something out here, chat. We think we done found some good offense to stop this trash behind defense that he's running, right? So then we come back down. David Sean, once again, one of the biggest dogs in the game. One of the biggest dogs in the game. One of the best users in the game. I ain't going to lie to you. That's 95 speed. You got a legendary team with 98 acceleration. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. First of all, I want everyone to have fast acceleration. That means that basically when you get out of that break, he's going to be able to step with you as well, right? So I don't really care about changing directions too much. I want to make sure you got enough speed and acceleration. So we get out here and we figured out, you know what, the type of bag that he needs is that dollar. Is that dollar. That's the type of bag he needs. So he comes out, he runs against with his quad father, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I figured out the bag that is needed. You know what I'm saying? So we scoot our line in, we pinch our line to make sure we're good. Basically, we're going to go cover 4 concept. Cover 4 concept, we're going to blitz, we're going to man up. We're not going to blitz, we're not going to man up, we're going to do whatever, right? So he comes out, he runs, because all he's doing, is, as you can see, is just running verticals, right? This is premium bot offense. First of all, let me pause. If you're, chat, I'm going to put praying hands here, chat. Please don't be this guy. Don't spend $500 to $600 on a team to just get all of the best cards and be trash. Just don't. Just play regs. Play regs, chat. That's all I want you to do. Don't spend the money on something that you trash at. Please don't, chat. Please, I'm begging you. This is a conversation between me and you. No one else is listening. Me and you are watching this. You're watching the video. I wanna preach a message and bring you to deliverance. Don't be Philly 215-2053. Chat, please don't be him. Don't spend all the money on these cards and be trash. Please don't. Because that means that someone's going to eventually come to your situation and say some real mean and hateful things on the mic. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm just going to be honest. But let's get back to the gameplay. So, all right. So, once again, he's trying to do what he's trying to do. He's going to send him on the wheel route. We're going to man him up. Cool. We're going to press. And we're going to send that blitz. All right. So, right there lets me know, looking at this, he's just going to continue to send verticals. He's going to continue to send verticals. He don't know how to read the book. He don't know how to read the defense. I'm doing simple adjustments, nothing crazy. Once again, just manning up people. And guess what? Guess what I did? Guess what I did there, chat? See, I got a 5-yard, you know what I'm saying, not curl flat, God dog it, cloud flat over there. And 97, Woodson jumps that thing. He's a dog. Woodson is a dog. I'm not going to lie to you. Woodson is a dog. And to me, I don't think I get that play without my Kim, without the legendary strat card that I currently have. I don't think I get that play. So here we go back. We do a nice little simple, out route, confuse them because you got to stay with my running back. And this is what I do to just kill blitzers and once again, just kill blitzers and man coverage, bro. These are my plays that I run, slot outs. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of plays that I run on a regular basis to beat blitzers. And what I currently have is set feet lead plus gunslinger. So You know what I'm saying? Once again, we do the mesh, but we do a nice little change up, and we get a touchdown because Plaxico Barris is a dog, right? He's a dog, right? We go to our spot, our spot Saints, one of the best plays in the game to beat man-to-man, to beat zone, to beat cover 4, to beat cover 3, to beat cover 2. Any coverage out there, that play can actually beat. Love that play, right? You know what I'm saying? So if you want to press me, cool. You can't press the inside receiver based on what you're doing. So just reading the defense, man. Like I said, sometimes you can't always go deep. So what I did, what I made my adjustment is, it said, hey, man, I got to start looking 10 yards and below. That's literally what my adjustment was when I started reading this defense and just trying to figure out how to get some dots. I need dots that can be 10 yards and below. That's it. That's literally it. So now we go back to our Dollar. Why? Because we saw that is bagging up very nicely. It might be a reusable bag, could be plastic, but once again, now he's trying to figure out what to do. This could have been a pick. This very well could have been a pick because David Sayer does have pick artists, so that very well could have been a pick. So we get back into it again. We pinch our line. We right now I'm not pass committing because if he runs the ball, that's a problem. So then what he tries to do is motion over to try to get something. Now I was upset with Woodson because I still have Woodson in that 5-yard cloud. I don't know why Woodson ran back. I guess I should have had him in a hook. Typically, I do put people in the vert hook to stop those crossers, those little drags that across the field, but I didn't. So we get back into it. We man up who we man up. We forget about putting Woodson in a deep quarter on this side because he quick heights me. So I was like, all right, cool. At this point, we got, it's his second quarter. He gets us a dot. That was my mental mistake because Wilson does have deep out. So at this time, what we do is we just go ahead, try to figure out if we can stop this. Basically, what he's going to do anytime he gets within the 10-yard line, he's going to suck on this player. That's what he's going to do. He's going to verbally and physically suck on this player. And this lets me know that he's trash. He can't really throw the ball, and he has to rely on running. So all I need to do is put pressure on him, and he's going to crumble because he's weak. He's weak. You got to put your fist up when you say he's weak, right? He ain't got no real scheme. He just want to run the ball, pass the ball. Actually pass the ball deep and then run the ball for 10 yards because basically he has his ability. So at this point, I made my mind up, you know what I'm saying, because this is when, once again, the reason I didn't click on the play is I proceeded to get back on the mic and talk very, very meanly to this young man. Just let him know that, I just want him to, grow up as a strong, successful young man. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to what the world says, but be strong in what you believe in. You see what I'm saying? That's all. I was just trying to convince him that, the world is not as rude and mean as it is, that there's love out there. You can find a good woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not believe in the manosphere and what we're preaching out here. So I see that he's on the line. We go something underneath. We get a nice little juke move. I thought Randy was going to get up out of there. He did not. But Randy has 98 acceleration with deep out plus short out elite as well. Randy is a dog, right? That's the only reason he's on my field right now because of the acceleration. I need it. So then we go back over the top, and we get what we want to get. We don't get the animation to break, though. So I was like, okay, cool. Once again, he's going to start looking for this. Now, the reason I went to that Saints Will HB is because somebody I played killed me with that doggone play every time to get a first down or a touchdown. So I was like, you know what? You going to kill me with it, I'm going to kill somebody with it. I like to motion them out just to kind of keep them figuring out, like, what am I doing? Well, how is he motioning? Why is he motioning over there? Keep him over there. And then, boom, we hit him with that. Now, you're going to tell me, hey, man, you potentially had a touchdown. You potentially had to, let's bring it back. You're going to tell me square, bro, it's wide open. Here's the thing, chat. You got to understand he has knockouts, and this is why you learn for your knockouts. I purposely don't throw where I know there's a knockout is going to be. He has I think either a mid-range or a deep knockout man ability on Woodson. I'm just not going to throw it there. So your knockout is voided because I'm not going to throw it there. So we hit the little check down, we throw that little baby on the floor, and we proceed to get our first down, as we can see. Sometimes you got to throw the baby on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, everybody not Plaxico Barris. So then we go to our slot outs once again. Something that's quick, under 5 yards, under 10 yards. We get us a nice little dot out here. I thought I was going to break out and turn upfield. I did not. We got 9 seconds. Now, chat, this is where, I ain't going to lie to you, typically I like to go something really, really quick. And if I don't see it, just throw the ball away and get my 3. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that, chat. Now, I did make a mistake here. I did make a mistake because I normally just freeform a lot of passes. But, you know, I dialed up something I thought was going to be really vicious. You know, a nice little combo here because, you know, we could have got it. So I dialed that up, get him out of there. This is, I'm not going to lie to you. This, to me, is, I don't ever want to see this again in Madden 24. Because if I can go up, right, I'm jumping away from his ability, right? All he's doing is just literally just touch me and I drop the ball. Stupid. Stupid. So then I was like, all right, I got 5 seconds. I got something that can go for 5 seconds. So, you know, do the quick motion out, quick height. He plays the lineman. I should have probably high ball, but I probably wasn't going to get that catch. And he picks it off, and then Warren Sapp, and then he, you know, so he tries to do this little enjoyable, oh, I got the ball, oh, you know, juke the joystick thing. And this is what I'm saying, chat. Like, this is the downfall. We're going to speed past this. This is the downfall of if you're trash, like, you can't do these type of things because this infuriates your opponent to want to beat you even more. Like, to just want to come back and feel better about the situation, right? So now we come back, we getting back into this situation. We in the second half, and we feeling good. I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt good 28-14 because to me, this shows me he's really trash. He doesn't know how to stop things, and you know it is what it is. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, there was no running to be had on his team. His defensive line was doing an amazing job shedding. They were doing an amazing job getting after it. And I can't be mad. And that press was killing me. As you see what he's in, he hasn't changed his offensive plays yet, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go to this. I know it's going to beat it. Boom. Got it. Got my first down just to make sure I can secure my first down. That's it, man. Like, he hasn't noticed or wanted to stop that play. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going to go to something else. See if I get another quick touchdown. He reads it this time. So I throw it away. He reads it this time, I throw it away. So I'm like, all right, cool. He got my mesh spot. All right, he calling on the mesh spot. So this time I go to another play that I normally like to run. I like to throw this to Tony Gonzalez. Once again, similar to my other play where I'm looking at those same 3 reads, I am. This time we see that, you know, Herman Moore was a dog and beat Buddy off the line, and he was open. So I'm like, all right, cool. Third down. I need people to block. So we go to something else real quick. Boom. We get it. He lights up, knocks it out. Forgot there was a knockout there. So I was like, all right, cool, man. I'm going to be a dog about mine. You know what I'm saying? So this is a nice little concept I like to do. Just you know, some slants, motion in, get people thinking a little different. Boom. Got some commotion in that middle, some bumping. We got what we needed. We almost got the juking up out of there. Almost was on TikTok. We was almost on TikTok. But I felt good about I felt good about that. So we're gonna hurry up because I like to keep you in what I think I can beat you in. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. I like to keep you in what I think I can beat you in. So right now you can see that he's still playing for my running back, and then we hit him over the top. Boom. See, this is what I'm saying. You have to start setting people up. You got to start setting people up, right? Because I did this, right, and I still have somebody over the top. You see he has a deep half or a deep middle playing over the top, right? Because I did this play, I'm anticipating that he's not expecting me to do an out route. I'm trying to still give him the same look as if I'm doing the same exact play that I just did. And then Tony Gonzalez fries. We do a nice little high ball touch pass, and we get a. First of all, I'm gonna let y'all know Tony Gonzalez, if you do not have him as tight end, is a dog. He is a dog. He has red zone threat, 1 AP short end elite, and then I think I got 1 AP tight end apprentice, and then 0 AP. I think it might be short end or not. One and two. One and two. I think so. But he definitely got that red zone threat, and he has short end. A dog. A dog. He fries and cooks 95% of linebackers, sub safeties, cornerbacks. He's 6'6", and he's a demon in the red zone. He's a demon route runner, like one of the best cards I've picked up as far as a legend. Not going to lie to you. One of the best offensive cards I picked up. So, once again, we know the bag that he wants to be in. We know that he's probably put him on a wheel route. So, we got him manned up with old Sean Taylor. And guess what we do? Guess what we do, chat? We man up some things. We start manning up some things. You know what I'm saying? He trying to quick snap. And this is why I got Davis. This is why I got Davis, bro. He's an out-of-position card because even if you cook him, he has the acceleration quick enough to get back. And he has pick artists. So we get a nice turnover right there. Right there in Tampa Bay. Raymond James Stadium. Where the Bucks play. You know what I'm saying? So right there, momentum changing. He nervous, chat. This is the first time he done move his line the entire game. So I try to run it again. I try to run it again. And for some god-doggone reason, there is no running. And my line is pretty nice. I got a 94 overall line, and they not moving nobody out there. So I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to go back to something that I know going to work. Herman Moore cooks. Cook that man. Look at this. And this is what I'm saying. You got to start doing things. Like, if one thing I do know, when you do motion hikes and you play man-to-man, it forces people to move in this game. And because I'm forcing you to move, your player's going to be out of position, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm finna hike this doggone ball. As soon as I hike that ball, hey, you got to pick and choose because I'm sending one vertical, and this is what I like to run. I want to send one vertical to keep your safety, and once again, pocket too. You got to look at your pocket. This is great pocket here. This is just great pocket, what I'm doing right here. Look at my pocket movement. Look at what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my reads. I see I got some on the outside. Boom. Immediately, I just start shifting over, right? So I'm anticipating circle's going to be open. So we get that, boom. Bullet past that. We go ahead and glitch up out of there. We get a touchdown. We tied up, chat. We tied up that quick. The cannons are going off, chat. Boom, boom, boom. Cannons are going off. Tampa Bay is lit. Boom. More cannons. Boom, boom, boom. It's 28-28, baby. We was just down 28-14 at half. You let me put 14 on your top, on your head. So I was like, oh, man, this is light work. So, we get straight back into the business. Chat. We get straight back into the business. All right? Now, I'm anticipating he's going to run this rock. Why? Because I know this doggone ability is back. So, you know what I do? On all big backs, I don't care who you is. He start going to this little play. All big backs. You know what I do? I don't care who it is, bro. Punch that ball. That's all you got to do. I don't care what ability they have. They don't have an ability to always not have to hold on to that rock. So, he goes, he throws something out. We shed. He throws it away. I feel good about that. He keeps going to the slot post. Basically, he's sending his, everyone vertical. I don't know why he's going to have a crosser. So at this time, I can't even show you my adjustments because I got to lock in this quickly because he's trying to quick hike. You see, I got a nice little scissor action going on here. You know what I'm saying? He comes across. He's going to hit Cheetah, which Cheetah's not that good in this game. I'm going to be honest with you. Cheetah's really not because you can press him through the floor and tire him out before he even starts running, to be honest with you. So once again, I'm anticipating the run. I have not passed commit because I know he wants to run, chat. And here's the first run right here. Here's the first run. He loses yardage right here. So I believe he loses ability. Once you lose the yardage, pretty much you lose the ability. And I've been waiting for it. He lost his ability. And I was waiting for it. And this is when I was like, hey, chat, this is when I told the dogs, hey, punch that ball out, man. Whoever you get, punch that ball out. Boom. We get the animation. We don't get the punch out. But I say, hey, chat, I told them dogs, hey, we in the huddle. Punch that ball out. Whatever you do, right fist, left fist. Give him that Devontae Davis. Give him that Javante Davis, and immediately, what we do, punch that ball out. Ted Hendricks, a dog, comes down there with that right hand, that left hand or right hand of God, punch that ball out. That's all. This is. I felt it coming, chat. I felt it coming because he wants me to pass commit, and I was like, bro, you gonna start running this ball. So you know what I'm saying. We make sure we there. Boom, punch it out, punch it out. And I know he's shaky. I know he's sick in his mind. In his mind, he like, bro, there's no way that this dude can beat me, bro. And once again, I got back on the mic, start talking more reckless to this kid. Just tell him, hey, man, you can be a man by learning about God and, there's good morals that the word teaches you and those type of things. Just trying to give him, just Christianity talk. You see what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get him closer to the water. You know what I'm saying? So we go back to our situation. You know what I'm saying? We go to our favorite play. Boom. You ain't guarding him, but he drops the ball. I'm going to be honest with you, chat. This is where I don't like knockouts, right? Because of this, right? So look at when I throw this ball and look at when I get touched, right? I get 1, 2, almost 3 feet down, and I drop the ball. I just don't like that. I don't like that animation. I don't think that should be a knockout, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm like, you know what? I got to be a dog out here. It's 28. I'm going for all of these regardless. And at this time, we get a nice catch by Gonzalez. Once again, Gonzalez fries. He cooks. And I say, it's 4th and 4. First off, chat, if it's 4th and 4, 90% of the time, your defensive player is either shading down or looking for something to be short. This is your time to go over the top. And just look at the match. Look at what the GOAT card does. Look at what the GOAT card provides you, chat. So I go out here. I ain't go deep. I hit him with a finesse. Chat. I hit him with a finesse. I changed the rock combo. I went back to the mesh post because he's been looking, I'm pretty sure he's going to look for this mesh post. He brings him down. This is a telltale sign. When you bringing somebody down, you're doing something over there. So I'm going to attack what you just brought down because I want to see what you brought down. Why did you bring him down? So I took him from a post and threw him to a nice little out route. And he's looking for mesh post. Fry him. That was the only read. Literally, chat, I'm not going to lie to you. That was my only read. That was the only read. If you look back at it, that's the only read that I was thinking about the entire time. If he put a flat out there, if he actually made some real adjustments out there, that's a bag. He could have bagged that up easily. So I'm like, all right, cool. Fourth quarter, we got 3:30 left. We try to hit him with another run. Nah, bro. He I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one thing I can say. Philly 215-2053 has some amazing run D. Pause. Has some amazing run D. So we go back to one of our beaters, our man-to-man beaters, to get this ball out. Once again, like I said, I'm looking for anything under 5 yards. We get it out. We lob a perfect lob pass. And this is, I'm going to be honest with you, chat. This is what needs to be removed from the game. Like, in Madden 24, there's no way that I do a perfect lob pass to lead him because I see what's happening. And all of a sudden, my wide receiver just doesn't know how to catch the ball. So I was really blowed. I screamed out EA very loudly. And I just like, man, how could you do this, man? Fight for my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that R. Kelly. That's how I was feeling at the moment. Like I'm fighting for my life. Like I know I have a kicker that can make this, but I want 7. So we go back to our standardized play. You know what I'm saying? Once again, if you're not going to stop it, I'm going to keep going for it. And then we go to 4th and 2nd. What are we going to do here, Chad? I was thinking about, I was like, man, what? I'm going to go to one of my plays that I've really been cooking up lately and trying to see what's going on here. So we go to a nice little combination, and then we send Randy Moss over as a bailout. And we looking. Nothing's open. And then I see Randy wide open, and Herman Moore wide open. Dog. This is why this play is so well, bro. Because this play works so well. Like, when you're getting short yardage, go to that bench play, and put your inside guy, that tight end, smart route him to be short. Because what it does is it shortens up that route and you can get a nice little bump. Like, look at that bump there. Because that's normally a route that, you can see where Plexico's cutting versus where Gonzalez is cutting. So now we get a nice little bump animation. I literally should have led that to the inside, but I didn't want to do that because of the simple fact that they can go cut that off. And at that time, it's a 50-50 ball. I'm cool if you pick that ball off at the 2-yard line and I get a touch. I get a tackle. I'm cool. But he was running spinner, so he ran something different that time. So right now, I'm like, yo, man, we over here high-fiving, saying, hey, bro, nobody can stop us. Nobody can stop us, chat. Real talk. That's where we was at with it. No one can stop us. No one can hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Like, that's how I was feeling. Nobody can stop my shine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what was going on in my mind. And then I was like, oh, EA trying to hold us. EA trying to hold us. I was like, come on, man. EA trying to hold us. So I'm like, all right, it's 28-35. I can't run commit because, I can't pass commit because if he run this ball, it's going to be 7. I know it is because EA is going to hold me. So, first play, boom, we stop it in the backfield. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm feeling good. He tried to speed that up because I think the ability came back. And this is why this ability needs to be removed or have higher AP ramifications. No, it did not come back. So, I don't know what happened here, to be honest with you, chat, because we bag this up. We do a nice job bagging. The reason I throw verticals out there, I throw a nice little vertical hook to take away that crosser. You know what I'm saying? Vertical hook's taking that crosser away nicely in the old Dalor. So then he goes to this. Right? It's 3rd and 10. He goes to this. He runs the ball. We instantly share. We get to that backfield. Because Mario Williams is a dog. So now he gets his ability. We come in. I do a nice little outside quarter. I do a vertical hook, man up, the inside. And I'm thinking, oh, I got a bag here. Basically, the only option I could have did there, man, to stop that, realistically, is put a cloud flat out there. And I had an outside quarter to stop the outside route, but I don't know. I didn't shade outside. That's really what happened. I didn't shade outside. So he thinks he found something. I adjust my situation here. He feels that he found something, and then once again he caught me in the adjustment, and for some reason Tyreek Hill blocks Ted Hendricks. So Tyreek Hill, 5'10" Tyreek blocks 7'6" or 6'7" Ted Hendricks. So I run commit here. Don't care. In frustration. So he scores. So at this time, it's 36-35. And we like, you know what, man? The cannons are going to go off. We're going to win this game. That's how I really felt. I was like, man, I'm going to win this game. I'm finna pull this out. Don't worry about it. We Gucci. So we go back to our tight. We trying to figure out what play we need to go back to. Now, I haven't went to this play a lot because he got bagged the last time. When I was like, yo, Hermie, I told Hermie, I was like, yo, Hermie, I need you to cook. So we set it up. We go with the run. And I was hesitant. Do I want a quick huddle, no huddle? And I said, I'm a no huddle. I got to stay in my rhythm. So then I said, all right, let's see. And I got it. Herman lit up. I throw that ball up, and we cook. And I start slowing down, and we get down to the 1. And see, this is what I was looking for the last time. This is literally what I anticipate the last time. Because Herman Moore has short end plus mid end as his abilities, right? Plus rack 'em up, right? So this is what I was looking for the first half when I threw this ball blindly, right? Is I'm looking for that light up right there to cook in. And that light up never happened the last time because that's literally how I cook man to man. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking for that light up to cook. And pretty much, man, this is how I prepared a nice bag for him. You see what I'm saying? I prepared a nice bag. I got my turnovers, what I needed. He didn't get any turnover. Well, he did get one turnover. He got his turnovers, but at the more important time, you know what I'm saying? I just made the adjustments, and I just told him politely on the phone, on not the phone, but on chat. I was just saying, "Hey, man, you know, stop looking at pros and your favorite YouTubers and trying to do what they're doing, and just learn how to play the game, my boy. Like, just learn how to play the game properly, and you might get some stops. Because, there's no reason that you're up 28-14 at half or 21-0, and you allow someone to come all the way back and beat your head in. Like, there's no reason that you couldn't stop me. You have too much talent out there. So, what we politely going to do? We're going to do what he been doing. We're going to run the ball. And that's cool. I'm not trying to score. I'm literally not trying to score. So I'm cool with this. We're on the 1 yard line, 19 seconds. And we just gonna run the ball again. We're gonna run the ball. Usually I would kneel, but the problem is, if you kneel, it doesn't take enough seconds off the clock. So I just run the ball. You know what I'm saying? We still didn't get enough seconds off the clock. But actually, he let the clock run. I don't know why. He let the clock run. So I'm gonna let the clock run. We get out of that. We get 4 seconds. Boom. Take a time out at 2. We just want to make sure we solid in this situation. He takes his little time out to freeze me, bro. I'm in the middle of the field. There's no way I'm going to miss this. I'm 4 yards away. If I miss this, I'm wilding. So, what I do here is a 20-yard, 1-yard field goal is I hold that button for a little bit because, some people can do that, that little glitch to block the field goal. And we go home victorious. You know what I'm saying? John Madden gives them the, we go home victorious. You see what I'm saying? And, this is how you beat bots. This is how you beat man-to-man. This is how you beat these metas that sometimes that people are very frustrated with. I am too. But that's pretty much the game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the game. That's what we did. That's how we became victorious. That's how we became, victorious in the playoffs. And that's how we beat this bum, Philly 215-2053. So hopefully you learned something. If you didn't, cool. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me. I'll be live streaming soon. But yeah, man.